Hi everybody. Alright, so today I'm going to do a short video on backpack review, okay? Let's turn this down. Alright, so I never really been into backpacking until about 2 years ago, just under 2 years ago. And although I'd been before, I had a backpack from Walmart, bought one from Walmart, and it worked well for what we used it for, but never anything, no big backpacking trips. The biggest trip it was on was a 1 week long canoe trip. Duffel bag could have worked, or dry bags, but really never did any backpacking. So my son had come to me and said, "Hey Dad, we should hike the Pacific Crest Trail." And I'm like, "Well, what's the Pacific Crest Trail?" So we continued on, so learning about that and backpacking. So next thing you know, we're backpacking. We're buying backpacks. Well, we were using our old ones, but it just wasn't working out. They weren't very big, so it wasn't really hauling all the gear we needed. So we started doing some day hikes, a couple miles, a few miles, 10, 17, things like that, just kind of building up to see what we could do. But anyhow, long story short, I want to make this as quick as I can without babbling, because I like to babble about stuff. Where do I go for a backpack not knowing anything about backpacking? Well, Amazon.com. I got me a mountaintop 65 plus 10 backpack, just under 4 pounds. Okay, I didn't know what that meant. Weight, none of that. Actually, I don't mind it. It's not that bad. But we decided to do a 100-mile hike, and I stuffed this thing, and it was like 48 pounds. Yeah, 48 pounds. But that had like 9 days worth of food in it, because we went out for eight days, yeah, and then but had an extra day of food. But some real quick things about this pack that I really like. Number one, the color. I love the color. I like orange. Yeah. Some important things about this pack that I really enjoyed, that I learned to like, was these straps at the bottom, that I could strap things in at the bottom if I needed to, like my pad, my sleeping pad, or my tent, or actually mostly I'm a hammock sleeper, but I recently went to a tent. We'll see how long that lasts, because I certainly sleep better in a hammock, but that's another day. So I do like those straps. You can see this thing's got straps everywhere. It's like spaghetti bowl. But the pockets are nice, but these I got a couple little rips in them, so they're really not that durable, but I've put a lot of miles on this pack. A pocket on the side goes right into this main cavity there. It's got the front pocket nice and deep. Another pocket here. It's separate though. It don't go into the cavity, so you can put something in there if you need to get to it quickly. Nice. Another pocket here. It's got 2 separate straps that cinch tight here on the sides once this is all full. That's kind of nice. The hip belts, they move nice and freely, and they worked out well for me. I don't mind these. I like them. They sit right up toward the front, so it's easy to get into the pouches. It was nice to put my little Sawyer Mini in there for easy access, some snacks. The brain is removable. I never did remove it though, because I continued to use it for easy access for this top pocket. So those are pretty much the things I liked about it. When it's packed in nice and tight, it looks really nice. There, the adjustment, it has a way to adjust up and down for small, medium, or large torsos. I had to play with that for a little while to get it to fit right, and so it wouldn't hurt, and it worked out really well. The downside to this, outside of if you're trying to do ultralight, the downside is that it's just under 4 pounds for the pack. But what I don't like about it is the back here. It's comfortable, but the problem is I get very sweaty, wet. There's no breathing here. It doesn't breathe at all. So I didn't like that. But I still love the pack, and I'll still continue to use this pack for at times. I'm sure I'm going to use it. We'll figure out when. So I went from that to the Osprey Volt 60, and I like the color. The outside pocket, very stretchy. It was nice for like my winter camping. I could put my shovel in there and things I needed right away once I got to camp. So it was kind of nice, that pocket. I mean, it would stretch. You could put one of these boxes in it. What am I? Food. That's 6 days worth of food, by the way, in this box. So I think. But it was very stretchy, and I like that about that pack. But that's that, and the color is about the only things I liked about that pack. It just didn't fit well. The hip pockets were really stiff, as I've found with pretty much any Osprey I've used. And right quick side note here, I didn't want to spend more than $200 on a pack. I can't for right now at this time. I just can't justify spending $200, $300 even on a backpack. Just don't see it. So I was being particular about the pricing for right now. But I did try some other Osprey packs. I just didn't like the way they fit. The hip belts, I felt confined. And with that Volt, I felt confined. I felt like when I put it on, it's just like wrapping me and just like sucking me in. And it's supposed to be comfortable. And once I got moving, it was fine. It was comfortable for the most part. But it just didn't. There was really no adjustment in it that I could, get much of adjustment in that particular pack. And that was like 3 pounds 10, 11 ounces. So that wasn't too bad. But what else didn't I like about it? Okay, you're gonna laugh at me, but the strap here on the top, see how this is sewn on the outside? And the buckle here is also sewn on the outside. That way when you stuff your pack, you can cinch that up and then put whatever you want here if you need to secure that. There's your strap, there's your buckle, okay? That Osprey Volt, this buckle was on the inside, and the strap was also on the inside. And so for this here, I had to stuff it all in there, kind of put that like that, put my whatever I was going to put on top of there, reach in there, grab the strap, grab the buckle, bring it up, and then snap it in. And then I could take and cinch that up. Of course, it wasn't that easy to cinch up because the little doohickey mechanism thing wasn't quite like this. But so I didn't like that because I had to reach in there to grab those things, do it, and then I could do this. And it really never got closed up really tight. So I didn't like that. So to me, if I'm going to use this feature, I like it on the outside. Both sewn on the outside. I know, weird, right? But it worked for me. That's an important thing. That Osprey Volt didn't have that. So I decided to take that back, and then I ended up getting the Osprey Levity, 2 pounds. Actually, I think it was like 1 pound 14 ounces. Some things I like about this: lightweight, very, very lightweight. The hip belt, no pockets, but it was very comfortable. See, it moves really, really easy. Very comfortable, very, very nice. The suspension here, very nice, comfortable against my back. I liked it. Breathing, I could breathe. It could breathe. So when I sweat, it didn't get the pack wet, and it didn't like sit on me. So that was really nice. The color, I like the color. That's all I like about it. Now let's talk about the things I don't like. I don't like that, number one, it's designed for only 25 pounds. Now, once I got my AT height, my gear list, and all dialed in, and then throw 5-6 days worth of food in there, I'm right about 25 pounds. It's not bad, but I don't want to be that guy that, I want to be able to take a little extra if I need to, so I'm going to take a little extra. But I don't want to be that guy that's packing around 30 pounds in a pack that it's not designed for. I could probably get away with it, but there's too many other features or too many other things about this pack I don't like. Number one, this here, that rubbed right here on my neck. There's no adjustment. I might get an inch of adjustment either way, but it's still rubbed right there on my neck. I didn't like it. Bad deal. Bad deal. Number two, I know it's just aesthetics, but these pockets are huge. I mean, I can drop that box into here, but it just fits so. I got all my gear in there. I'm not even using these pockets, so it's like I'm gonna cut all this fabric off. It's a lot of wasted fabric. And what are these things here? I don't know if you can see those. You can take paracord, wrap this around, and put things on the outside. What do you need to do that for? Oh my gosh, this packed thing, you got a lot of room in here, so why would you put on anything on the outside? Oh, well maybe you got too much in there. Now you're exceeding 25 pounds. To me, in my opinion, crazy design for a pack that's only designed for 25 pounds. It looks like an egg on your back. It really did. If you look at the pictures, it's nice and slim. No, it's more like this. Just a big blob. Didn't like that at all. These things, the shoulder straps, you go to put it on, they spin too easy. I find myself having to fight that to try to get it back to where it needs to be. And they do it because it's lightweight, the material lightweight, and that's fine, but they are comfortable once they're on. And crazy me, this, guess where the strap's at? Sewn inside. Don't like it. The brain is not detachable. Can't take the brain off, it's all sewn on. Levity pack's not for me. Lightweight, if you don't mind it looking like an egg. It fit nice for the most part, other than that rubbing on my neck. Again, keeping it below $200. I think the Klymit's for me. The Klymit has got, let's just start at the top and go down. The strap, sewn on the outside. The buckle, sewn on the outside. I can cinch that baby down, pull that together. Maybe I'm weird. The brain is detachable. I've contemplated it. Oh, and this is only 2 pounds, 7 ounces. Yep, 2 pounds, 7 ounces. Not too bad. Actually, I don't want to, yeah, I'll buckle that up right now. The brain's got 2 pockets, one on the inside, one on the outside. I don't see any purpose to use the inside one, but the outside one I do use. And I still may take the brain off and just put it all in here because there's plenty of room in there with all my gear. The front pocket's got a zipper, whereas the other one did not. They don't. I like the zipper idea better. You're all gonna laugh at me, but that's okay. My solar panel. I don't want to run out of, but you know what? It just folds down, sit right there. I'll go over gear, other gear later. But this is what's about the pack review. I like it fits right there. It's perfect. Okay. The side straps. Oh, that was another thing about the Levity. It was a shoelace idea. Zigzagged, and you pull one cord and it all tightens up. I actually found myself having to pull here, just to get it nice and tight, because it didn't really work. And then you got this like 2-foot long piece of cord hanging there, so you got to stuff it into one of those oversized pockets. This one here, it's got 4 separate. I like that. I'll probably shorten these straps up. It's got these stretchy pockets on the outside, but fit nice and snug up there. That's really cool how they fit nice and snug. You can see how it's nice and uniform there. I like that. Another thing I like about this is these straps. There's straps on the bottom, so you can slide. You can put something in underneath here, like your sleep pad, or even a camp chair. I got a camp chair, and then not only that, but there's straps here as well. So they're here. You can have something here and here. Nothing up here. I don't like that. So those are cool things I like about it. The hip belt pockets, again, they move freely, nice and soft. I like that. There's not a lot of the adjustments here work well for me. Fits nice and snug. Breathing. This material is kind of a mesh, very opened up mesh material. As far as the suspension goes, though, check this out. This is pretty cool, kind of interesting. That there, oh, you see, bulb. You just pump it up. It's got air chambers in it to where it airs up, and you can adjust that where it's stiff, or you can just simply push that button to let some air out. So you can make the, adjust that to the feel that feels good to you. So I do like that feature, and these hip pockets are actually pretty deep, so they're pretty nice. I can actually put my camera and stuff in them too, things I want to access easily. 180 bucks or something like that, 170, 169, 180 dollars. Of course, I got a really good deal on it. Let's see what else is it that I like about this. I know there was something else I was forgetting. The color, I'm not so much. Black's all right for some things, but not for a backpack. But you know what? There's enough other features, enough other things about this pack that I like, that I got past the color. And to me, color was kind of important for a while. But I got past that, knowing that you got to sacrifice some things once in a while. I like the functionality of this pack better than anything else. Other than this, I still love this. I love the function of that. It's just it's nearly 2 pounds heavier. And that's really about it. So that's kind of my backpack review, and by no means am I a backpack expert, especially for a through hike. I still don't know what I'm up against as far as that. But the thing is I pose the question, what backpack should I get? Well, a lot of the backpacks they suggest are $280, $300, $350, and I'm not ready to go there yet. So, but there were a lot of there's a lot of good information out there. But I was just as confused once I asked that question by everybody and their thoughts, opinions, and the expertise, and I respect all that, I really do, because it really did help me out. But in the end, I'm like, well, it still really didn't answer my question. So you just got to go out there and find out for yourself, try things, watch reviews, read those reviews, and really it's just a matter of trying them out for yourself. Get out there on the trail with them and see what works best for you. So, and that's what I've done, and I think that this is going to work out really well for me. I sacrificed this for that, but that's all good, because in the end, I want to be comfortable, and I want to be able to have the stuff that I want to have, and not feel guilty about overloading a backpack like the Levity and looking like an egg. So you guys have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. And if this was helpful in any way whatsoever, by all means, please subscribe, and also share this with others as needed, because my aim is to bring information to the newbies. Because I'm kind of a newbie, and I'm excited about it, and just want to share what I'm finding, and that's about it, really. So we'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to get out and hike.